What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another trade breakdown. I'm going to be going through yesterday's and today's trade. Yesterday we took an L on gold, but today we took a W on US 30. Let me dive straight into the analysis. Alright, so first things first, if we pull up the gold chart, again this was Wednesday's price action, so usually again we go to the higher time frame. So 4 hour was very bullish, I believe. So at the time, yeah, we had like a breakdown up, again failed to break down. Yeah, there's a wick there. So yeah, just one breakdown on the 4 hourly, and again price was pushing up. It was respecting this kind of order block. So because we only had one breakdown, I was assuming that potential buys maybe could be in play. Again, if we go to the hourly though, let's play hourly. As you can see here, with price, one break to the downside, two breaker structures to the downside. Again, multiple breaks to the downside, two back-to-back breaks. The only thing that kind of convinced me that a buy was, again, respecting this hourly order block here. And again, price printed a higher low, or candle closes a higher low. So yeah, I was like, you know what? Maybe a temporary buy was in place. Again, I could see it was reacting off this area earlier. Come, I think, around 8:30 a.m. it was starting to, internal was starting to become bullish. So again, break to the upside here, break to the upside here, break to the upside, loads of breaks to the upside, broke above here. I don't know what my thinking was though, because here price is entering an hourly supply zone, and I was thinking, you know what, it's 5 o'clock, there was hardly any volume in the market. I was just seeing like a buy setup, so this was my analysis for buy. Again, I don't know why I tried to justify it, again because my higher time frame bias is telling me that price is ideally bearish. It's only internally now that's is bullish. So yeah, in hindsight you can say like it's a stupid trade, but it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't really risk a lot because it's outside my trading time. I risked like 0.2%, but I did take like 4 or 5 little mini trades as well. I tried to do like an early trade as well on US 30. I just basically just did not stick to my plan yesterday at all. So that's my own fault. However, I did have good risk management. I made sure that all those trades I think I took like 3 or 4 trades, dumb again, just psychology out the window. But yeah, all 4 of those trades I risked like 0.2%. So I ended up taking a daily loss of $100, I believe, or $103. So I always cap my daily loss. As soon as I hit that, I close my computer, I stop trading. So I'm happy, I'm at peace. Like, I knew it would have been a risk entering gold here. That's why I risked such a small amount. However, I did take little mini trades as well during the day, just because I was like, you know what, I've got my loss, kind of max loss that I can take. Let me try win some back, but obviously with small loss. And yeah, it just did not work. Yesterday, just the market for me and my strategy, it was terrible. So it is what it is. But anyways, like I said, we got a break of structure to the upside here. Price taps into the hourly supply zone. As you can see, big reaction here. However, for me, this was a sweep of liquidity. So again, just price swept liquidity here. And then yeah, again, choppy action. From this alone, I should have said, what are you doing, mate? Like, we had a break to the upside, then little pullback, and then from here I entered stop loss at the low of this wick, and boom, yeah, just got taken out. Hey, in hindsight, it is what it is. I think, yeah, I was just trying to force a trade yesterday, and the setup wasn't there. And then again, I could have minimized my losses by not trying to like win my money back. But like I said, I'm happy with the risk management. I lost 1%. We keep it moving. All right, moving forwards now to today. Today is Thursday, the 27th of February. We took a short on US 30. Again, I'm going to show you the breakdown of the whole trade. So we go to the 4 hourly. Again, trying to find our daily bias. Flipping hell, mate. This is looking like a barcode. All right, we got break down to the downside here, break to the downside here. Again, just choppy price action. When price is ranging like this, again, my bias is so hard for me to tell whether price is bullish or bearish. So usually I avoid consolidation. However, I can see that price is respecting this hourly supply zone. It's tapped in multiple times and we've had like massive rejection off it. So again, it's not showing here because it's on the 4 hourly chart, but if we go to the 1 hourly, so it drops to the 1 hour, you can see that this supply zone is being respected every time. So again, grabs liquidity at the top here, drops down aggressively. Same thing again here today. We marked up the swing high liquidity on the hourly. This was my target. Like, I wasn't looking for buys. I wasn't confident. You could have taken a buy setup here. However, for me, price was, more favorable for a sell if price to reach this premium area here. So that's what I was waiting for. Again, this was a later trade. This was around 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. So again, as soon as price swept this liquidity at a high here, I was like, you know, this is quite favorable for a sell setup. So I dropped to the lower time frame. Let's see what's happening on the lower time frame. All right. So as we can see, and this is why watching candles and understanding counter theory and market structure is so important. So once we grab liquidity here, we had a breakdown. We still have no breaker structure to the downside. However, as we print this higher high and then we make this lower low, you can see price is broken structure. So again, this here is a breaker structure to me. So again, this is a wick transfer. And again, this for me is a breaker structure. Okay. So you have to really zoom in. But price broke structure for me to the downside. So again, we had low, low, high, high, higher, low, high, high, and then lower, low. So again, that breaker structure here, obviously you can't see it, but if I go like this, you can see like, okay, yeah, it doesn't candle close here, but it's a wick transfer. So this wick closed here, bearish, and that to me is a breaker structure, okay? Based off my strategy. So now that I have that breaker structure confirmed, there's also liquidity above, okay? So that is also like an order block or however you want to call it. This is a mini order block too. But yeah, there's liquidity above. So again, this was my level of liquidity again. I waited once more for price to grab this liquidity. Again, another further confirmation. Price did not candle close above this area here. If it broke to the upside here, this would have made my trade invalid. However, if we go again to the hourly, you can see price did not candle close above here. It did not break this area level here. And on top of that, it candle closed at lower down here. Okay. So for me, this was clear that price was looking to push further down. So again, if I go to the 5 minute, now that I have all my confirmations, and again, price did not break structure here, I was pretty confident that this would sell off. So again, I waited for some reaction. Again, we had an aggressive push down. If I zoom out now, we had that aggressive push down, waited for a pullback. My stop loss wouldn't have made sense if I entered here. And then now my stop loss makes sense. I'm protected at this wick. I didn't wait for the candle close because price swept the 1 hour liquidity. So I was fairly confident that we'll get like a big push. So for that reason, I entered just before, as soon as price started to break this area. So whilst the candle was forming, I entered here, stops at this high. So for around a 60 pip stop loss for a 1 to 2. And again, price just melted down. Obviously, with this little push up here, this is something I need to work on. Yeah, it's smashed TP. You could have gotten a 1 to 3 from this trade. However, I closed, I think, at like a 1 to 5 or 1 to 4. Just because I saw this reaction and I was like, I want to secure some profits. My payout date is coming up on March the 5th. I was like, this price action is mad choppy as well. I'm going to take some partials. And then I ended up basically just taking the full position, like off at a 1 to 4. So yeah, in hindsight, I should have stuck to it, got my 1 to 2. However, I think on Monday or whenever it was, I had a break-even trade. So I was like, you know what, I just need to secure some profits. So it's something I'm working on as well, psychology-wise, letting my trades run to TP. Because I think, oh, mate, it still pisses me off. And that's why I shouldn't be getting in my emotions, guys. But there was a trade where I was literally, I think it was up $197 and my TP was set at $200 because I'm risking 1%. And the trade reversed and took me out of break even. And I didn't take partials. So, like I said, I think now I've always been taking partials these last few weeks because the market conditions have been very choppy. But in hindsight, for my risk to reward sake and as well for the longevity, I do want to try and stick to my TP2 target, or at least take partials and not the full position off. So something I need to work on myself. But yeah, that was the trade breakdown of yesterday and today. So again, over the course of those 2 days, up again overall about $40. And I think we're up around 3 or 4%, 4% I think on the funded account. So yeah, man, it's going well. 10k funded account, that's around like $300-400. So yeah, I'm looking to I'll see if I trade tomorrow. If not, my payout date's March the 5th. So I'll let you know how that goes. If I don't trade, then I'll share with you guys the payout certificate and everything. Like I said, I'm being legit, I'm being genuine. Like, I'm learning as well. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm learning so much about myself. But definitely what I've realized is this is a game of probabilities, guys. Like, you have to be acceptance of the fact of losing. And yesterday I was at peace with losing because I knew that, okay, every day is a new day. I'll come back tomorrow. Just as long as I see my setup, I execute. I just have to think like a robot. Take away the profit side of things. Forget thinking about money. That will come in itself. As long as you focus on taking good quality trades, you trust your strategy, you make sure every confluence is ticked before you press that buy or sell button. Once I've done that, then I'm at peace with whatever happens. So yeah, man, that's helped me a lot. And I think that kind of mindset shift has helped me a lot to become better as a trader. I'm definitely way more patient, and I can see that I'm way more profitable this way. Like, I'm not revenge trading. I'm not taking silly trades. Well, I did have that one day yesterday. And again, it's normal. I'm only human. I'm going to make mistakes. But I've definitely had that mind shift. Whereas in, like, if you want to make this work, you have to be patient. And I know if, as long as I stick to my strategy and over time, I just let the odds play out, then yeah, I can really scale capital and reach my goal of 1 million in total funded capital. So yeah, that was the trade breakdown, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to hear anything else, you know, whether you want to understand my strategy more or you want some other videos or advice on trading, then let me know in the comment section below. If not, I'll catch you all tomorrow with another trade breakdown. If you don't hear from me, I probably didn't trade, and I'll catch you all on Monday. So for now, take care. Peace.